Peace. This is Thomas Amal. Just sitting outside a park on the west side of Chicago, my hometown, getting some thoughts together and trying to set out some words of encouragement for a number of people who really don't have any idea of how to move on, how to bring in extra income, how to get the things that you really need in order and be able to get most of what you want. I was in a semi-corporate world for nearly 20 years. I'm 44 years old now. Been able to put a couple of people through college and things like that. Have a son in the service, and I have another shorty that the countdown is on for him to start moving on into his adulthood life. But as you move on, you see that you want to have your own things. You want to grow up. You want to be able to travel, whatever. You want to have your own home, your own cars, and just have your own things. Be able to pay your bills without struggling and living check to check. Well, I've gone through all of that. This is the middle of the day. I actually do, believe it or not. I did take on an overnight job because it was so much cheaper for my health insurance to go that route, and gives me an opportunity to just think overnight when the world is quiet, and then during the day I'm able to do many other things. So sleep is at a minimum, but what we're looking at right now is a day and time where jobs are very hard to find and very hard to keep. People are getting fired or laid off at a rapid pace, and most economists or people that are involved in business or that can train and teach you how to bring in income, they're saying you have to have multiple streams of income. And I've heard many a times where people are down on direct selling or multi-level marketing and things like that. Well, I think they might want to wake up to the fact that right now it's very difficult to base your life on one job, because you never know. The loyalty is very rare with these companies, and like I said before, I was in the industry in transportation and healthcare for nearly 20 years, and it just ran me dry. It made me really hard. It made it very difficult for me to get up in the morning. And don't get me wrong, I did make a nice amount of money, but when you don't like what you do on a regular basis or on a daily basis, it's really difficult to get up. And when you're working 10-11 hours a day, you miss the world. You miss what's happening with your household. You miss what's happening in other areas of life. So right now I've been lucky enough to do some things and be able to put some cash to the side to help not only my immediate family, but to be able to play around a little and learn more in this network marketing thing, which just think it was less than 4 months ago, I didn't even have a Facebook. I had no want to be involved with that social networking or any type of social media. But since I've learned how important it is in today's time, we want real-time solutions, and that's why I branded myself as a community facilitator. And what I do is I go out and get information for people who may not have the opportunity to get that information. I've been in the world long enough, and I've met enough people to where they've shown me, and I've paid enough attention to successful people to see that it's not that difficult. Most of these people, and many of these people that have a huge amount of money, income, and nice jobs or their own businesses, they're not the smartest people in the world. They got lucky. They had a will and a want and a desire to continue on. And I think right now that's one of the things we have to learn ourselves as an adult. We have to do better jobs of teaching our children that. And it will show after so long if you continue to move and you continue to fight through all of the obstacles that will come into play. I'm not a big video guy. I don't like to talk a lot in front of cameras. I don't like to sit there and give the impression that I'm boasting about the things that I'm able to do and would like to do. But I was told not too long ago that you have to start putting yourself out there and letting the people see yourself and see your life and see the successes that are coming along. And so what I've done is I've started to think and brainstorm on various series that I can talk about. I love the blogging game. It gives me an opportunity to express myself, to add facts, have facts and add my opinion to it, because I am very opinionated, if you can ask anyone who knows me, and I like to hear other people's opinions. So the blogging game is something that is really, really intriguing to me, and I do, like anybody else, want to bring in a nice income for it, and I do intend on bringing a nice income, and that's why in San Diego, one of the main things that I came out with is when our company owner and founder said, set your intentions. That became like the statement of the entire weekend is set your intentions. Understand what you want. And it's not that we haven't heard it before. I'm pretty sure all of us have been through all kind of marketing or some type of educational series or some type of speech where someone is explaining what to do and saying that, and on your religious side, we've all said it before, but everyone goes through a maturation process, and sometimes it clicks at different times for everyone, and success comes at different times for everyone. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm sitting down, I'm looking at it from another standpoint. I'm looking at it, trying to come outside of the realistic or reality part of my life and say, what did I do wrong? What am I not doing right? And setting goals and using those that have the knowledge. I'm using them as examples, and I'm taking advantage of all of the information that they're giving, and I'm not expecting them to do it for me. So with that, I know this is a little bit longer than I expected to speak, but in the very near future, you'll start seeing more things coming from me. I'll probably be in various parts of the city. I might bring my son or my partner, my dog, with me, or anything. Other people will come in and play with the conversations that I might have. But right now, it was just a short opportunity just to talk and sit and chit chat for a few seconds. And right now, please pay attention to what's going on in the world. Don't let anybody stop you from whatever your goals and your objectives are in life and your wants. You have to stay strong because it's your belief, it's your baby, and other people may not see it the same way. Today's time, we have to bring in multiple streams of income. Nothing is guaranteed, and no one wants to be living out on the street. Food, clothing, and shelter are the basic necessities of life, and we need to do everything that we can to keep ourselves in that situation and be righted, especially those of us that have children. With that, I want to give you peace. Talk to you soon. Hey to everybody in Empower Network, Dream Team, thanks for everything that's going on. Look forward to seeing you on the next swing. Peace.